How are you? We're in the South Apiary now. Welcome to Little Creek Bee Ranch, Northeast Oklahoma. Date and time, April 27th, 2025. Time is 11:40 a.m. Wet, 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 and more wet coming. Pretty green. Man, check out all the green. I don't know. Ooh, lots of green. And a squeaky camera. Yeah. I'll show you something. Looking at a couple of catch boxes. Something I want you to see. Oops. What do you see over there under that box? What is that? Can you tell? It's the same as that one right here. Ooh, two of them. Turtles. Okay, what the heck? Right there they are. Yo, dude, what's up? Those are my friends. Those are your friends too. They're the bug cleaners. They're the picker-uppers. Leave them alone. They're cleaning your apiary for you. Did you know that? Didn't know that. All the roaches and ants and crickets and dead bees and whatever. They help to keep your apiary clean. I find them around the apiary often. Leave them alone. So we just came from the North Apiary. Lots of action up there. Swarming. Just caught a swarm on a fence line. Hoping they'll stay. But when I walked away, they were really, really busy. Busier than I like to see them when they just been put in a box. So I'm thinking, I don't know if they'll stay or not. But here's the deal. Okay, so from all my 20 years of experience, when it gets really wet like this and we've had rain fronts like every 2 or 3 days, that works against me. The bees won't settle down. They get really, really wound up. And these are catch boxes we set out just a couple of days ago. I've only got like 3 or 4 down here. I want some more, but I got to do some frames. Let's go. Oh, there was two in there to that one right there. Oops, double medium, but it's a half medium. So rain is good, you know. Waters the garden, produces lots of nectar. But for the beekeeper, it really winds up the bees. I don't see any bees this morning on the catch boxes. It really winds them up. Okay, so now let's just say I'm talking to the new beekeepers, the ones that have been thinking about being a beekeeper or in for just a year or 2 or 3, something like that. You think in your mind, oh, I put these bees in a box and they ought to stay in the box. Well, that's my hope too. But there's different tricks we can employ, and I don't know. I'm kind of more like, let's let the bees be bees, okay? Let's let them decide, man. They don't like my box, then go find a good home, whatever. It's very flattering when bees choose your offering on your property. Like, whoa, they don't have to. What control do you have? None. You don't have any control. So when we have a lot of rain, it charges the nectar up, and it's just like grossly so. Like, okay, And then there's the swarming and the screaming and the running and the jumping and the shouting. And oh, man. Excited stress. How about that? I'll put it that way. There's 3 mediums, half mediums. Like half mediums. I had to make all those boxes. I don't. That now maybe they're on the market now, but I never found them on the market. They make good little queen boxes. These half mediums. If you're raising some queens, or maybe you're like an 80, 90-year-old beekeeper and you need lighter equipment, and they'll fill up quick. There's some positives there. But my point in showing you this video is, although it looks quiet, it's like so quiet back here. Oh, wet, wet. So I've learned how to roll with it, not fight it, don't fight it. You put yourself in a mental knot. Let the bees sort out what they want to do. It's really kind of a waiting game. You, as a human, have to wait for them to lock down. Girls, would you settle down and please start building some honey? You ever felt like that? And sometimes it's like mid to later May, you go, oh my gosh, it lost almost half the year. Wow. It's so deceiving. It looks like you're just not going to make it through wintertime. But somehow they lock down, they rally up, and they apply the principle of a lot doing a little. A lot of bees all doing their little bitty part. Now all of a sudden we got honey to pull off by July or August, and they'll have some for wintertime. Crazy how that works. So don't throw the towel in on your bees too quick here, provided you have a decently healthy queen, all things being equal. Yeah. But the point of this film is just the wetness and the rain. Pretty green back here. If you followed us for a long time, you'll know that this field several years back was just, it was over knee high, ugly. Look at it now. Wow, love it. Of course, when I go over here to all those trees over there, there's no deer back in there. Huh, there's no deer back in there. Don't think that. Oh man, what a blessing, man. Bees on one side and deer on the other. Just, I'm so humbled. It's just awesome, man. Okay. Be patient. Wait the bees out. Do your work. Bee work. But you got to be patient and wait for them to settle down and lock down. They might stay in your box. They might not. They might take your catch box and then you go and move them and then they leave. Oh, I know. Been there. Done that. I did everything you told me to do, Coach. I know. But the bees don't know that. The bees didn't read my book. They didn't watch my Zoom classes. Bees will do what bees want to do. Yeah. Love it. I do. I really do, man. Oh, man. If I asked 100 beekeepers, why are you in beekeeping? I get 200 different answers. So many reasons, man. Well, so we got lots of rain. More to come. Overcast day. What's this? April 27th, 2025. 11:50 in the morning, and they're already wound up. So now I'm going to walk a quarter mile back to the north, because I'm a quarter mile in the south pasture. We call this the south apiary, or the catch box apiary. This is where I just set a bunch of catch boxes. I need to do some more. And if I catch something in here, I'll give them about 2 to 3 weeks here, and then smoke them, plug them, package them. And I see a bee. Check it out. This one right over here. Oh, oh. and I'll move them north. See if I can see that bee. Where's that bee? Yeah, I just had set these up a couple of days ago. Now the rain has come and washed away all the swarm commander on the porch. And I'm not going to do it yet again because we got storms still tonight and tomorrow. It settles down, I'll come back and resend. Okay, so here's the tip. Here's the tip. Floating golden nuggets by your head. See if you grab them. I'm thinking. When you come out and look at your catch boxes, and maybe you are 30 or 40 yards away and you see a cloud of bees around your box, stop. Stop, drop, and roll. Just stop. Don't be walking up to them. You'll bust them. They're inspecting. They're checking it out. They're thinking. They're trying to make a democratic decision. Do we want this box or not? And here comes the fat old ugly beekeeper, and you decided for them. And they'll go, nope, nah, we don't want this one. It's not private. Out we go. And you just busted it. Usually we'll start off with 2 or 3 scout bees. And if they like it, they'll go talk to their sisters and get excited and bring back more sisters. And it will continue that way until there's a cloud. And then they'll go back and they'll actually have a consensus. The bees will all dance because there's other scout bees that have found what they think is good homes, and it's just a competition of dancing inside who can dance the hardest to say, this is the house we should go to. This is the one we like. This is the most bestest house ever. They go quiet for a few days, and then all of a sudden here comes a giant swarm. Oh, I'm probably 10 yards away, but there's nothing here. Not what I consider to be something. I haven't seen it, just that one little bee. And storms coming in, washing out the swarm commander. So I won't be back down to check on them for, I don't know, a week maybe. From a distance, even that, I won't get this close. Just filming to talk and share some tips. Stay away from your catch boxes, particularly when you see a bunch of bees around them. Once you do see some bees, they'll be focused on the front porch entrance. Scout bees will be floating on all 4 sides, top and bottom, inspecting everything. But if the swarm has taken the house, if they have ownership on the house, they'll be focused only on the front porch, mainly the front porch, coming on and off the front porch with a purpose. Great. Leave them alone. Don't open them. That's a mistake. I'd give them probably 5 days, and then I'd stand behind them and look over on top of the porch to see pollen come in. If I have pollen coming in, I know I got a laying queen because larva needs protein. So pollen is indicative of a queen laying. Good, walk away, leave them alone. 3 weeks. It takes a worker 21 days to hatch. I want them to lay down some eggs and produce some brood, and that locks them to the box. The bees are brood sensitive, queen sensitive, and then honey sensitive in that order. That's a bee principle. Brood sensitive, queen sensitive, honey sensitive in that order. That won't change. That's a bee principle. And that's a common mistake a lot of beekeepers make. They get so excited, don't open this box and move it. They come back the next day, they're gone. Where did the bees go? I don't know where they went. It's because you broke the rules, dude. You got to learn the beekeeping principles. Yeah. 21 days to hatch a worker. I give them at least 14 days before I open them. That 3rd week, you might smoke them and gently open. Very genteel. I wouldn't even pull up any frames. Just smoke and open to confirm I have a swarm. That simple. I'll even wait another couple of weeks before I want to move them. Okay, really short one. Okay. Hope you're learning tons, man. Lots of lessons. I try. It's hard to keep them short because some of them are more detailed than others. All right, but I'll let that one stand. Just a kind of a catch box check. A few tips there. I see one sole bee So, oh, that's a fly right there, but there's a bee on the back. All right, I'm gonna go. Check you later.